coming. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down is Carr. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Carr to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs was the first wide receiver taken in the draft a year ago, and he absolutely fit the Raiders' profile of speed, speed, speed. Didn't have the immediate impact that they had hoped. Just 26 catches. Hoping to up his game in 2021. He makes a nice catch there.
The Carr's throw there complete to Ruggs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Back to Renfrow again, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Lets this go for Renfrow downfield, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Robert Quinn, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 93. 93. Number 53. Mike 53. Carr now on 1st down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
No tight end had more catches in 2020 than Darren Waller with 107. The 3rd most by a tight end in history. Maybe we should just take the label off and call him an outstanding receiver.
Now Carr again. He completes it to Snead. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown, Raiders! So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Carr now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Now Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. To try again after the sack. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambition. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a play fake. Carr. And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Open man, that's Renfro. Hunter Renfro, his third touch. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. To throw is Carr. Got it open man, it's Ruggs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but then... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Snead's got it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 31, Carr. It's complete to Snead. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Carr now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Carr to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Carr. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Here's Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Carr to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it. But he couldn't seal the deal. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Carr. Eluding the and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now Carr. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. Into the hands of Snead. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Carr. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr to throw. He completes it to Snead. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. In possession for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Back to throw, Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped. But without those guys, hard to win games. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Good job, D. Good job. That's the way you provide the ball.
Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Throw for it on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprise. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep, ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On 2nd and very short, Carr. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Carr now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And out of bounds right around the 20. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA. on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Carr now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And it's second down. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys...
He's got a man, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Raiders. On first down, Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now, Carr again. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Here's Carr. A quick throw, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But it'll be second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
But we always talk about you've got to be quick. Go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Carr gonna go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better. Next time you have the ball.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. Second down. Again, it's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense. Rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they are a game. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But